Guys, welcome back to Nikel's Food for the Soul. Welcome back again. I'm Sheikah Brown, and again, you're watching Nikel's Food for the Soul. So today, what I want to do is show you guys how to do Nikel's reconstruction dish of eggs Benedict. I like to sneak in my greens whenever I always say that. So I'm also going to do some sauteed spinach, that's optional, and pan-seared scallops. Sometimes when I order egg Benedict, it comes to me and I'm like, I need some more food. What is this? I'm still hungry. So I like to add in the little extra, which would be the pan-seared scallops. And I pretty much already pre-cleaned them, and I washed and pre-cleaned them and seasoned them. You guys know me and my seasoning. I use pretty much the standard seasoning. I tell you all the time. So I figured you guys didn't get to see me season the food. I will have the exact measurements in the bottom of the description, underneath the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for all those who already have subscribed, and give me the opportunity to share my recipes with you guys, you and your family. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, follow, and share. And look at the description. I want to hear your comments. I want to know when you try it, if you liked it, if you did something different, what you want to see me make. I appreciate the comments I've been getting a lot of comments, guys, and I have those special requests coming to you guys soon. So again, I already pre-washed and cleaned and seasoned. Just a quick recap: garlic powders, a little salt, pepper, a little Cajun, because again we like it spicy. So I have this, but before I get started on the pan-seared scallops, I'm going to show you guys how to do the separation of the eggs. I'm going to actually remove my ring. This is the only time I take my wedding ring off. Well, it's not the only time, but we're not going to let my husband know that. So, I'm going to show you guys how to... You can separate the yolk two different ways. You can use the shell to kind of go back and forth, or you can actually put in your hand and all the yolk, all the whites will fall through. If you do it that way, well, you should do it anyway when you're cooking with or in the kitchen. Make sure you have already washed hands, and I do. So I'm gonna crack the eggs. I'm gonna show you two ways. See, you can kind of use that. This one, I'm going to show you how to do it with my hand. And you can kind of pour it in there. And you let it drain. This is the easier way to me. And just that simple. Bam. You see how easy that was? And if you don't want to get your hands dirty, some people don't like to, then you can actually take the shell and kind of go back and forth, which take a little more, to me, a little more time. And you can even let it kind of lean it to the side. You see how much longer that takes? Before I just do it like that. And kind of shake it a little bit. You're separating it. See how fast and easy? If you like white yolks, white eggs, you can make you some scrambled egg and cheese later. So I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna wash my hands really fast. So bear with me, guys. Okay, so now that I just wanted to show you guys, I had already separated 3 eggs. My dog gets in every video. That's funny. It's like she knows, hey, wait a minute, you leaving me out. But anyway, I had already separated 3 other eggs, and this is going to be for the holiday sauce. So as you see, I had already separated 3. I just wanted to show you guys, for those who don't know how to separate the yolk, I want to show you guys how to do that. So I started with that, but we're going to come back to how to make the hollandaise sauce a little later. First, I want to get started on something really simple. Like I said, this is my reconstruction of a Benedict with pan-seared scallops and a sauteed spinach, because I like to try to get some type of green in, and I love spinach. So I want to do the spinach first to get it out of the way, kind of sort of on a plate, so when the eggs are done, the spinach will already be down, and it also makes a beautiful decoration for your plate. So follow me to the stove. I already have some butter in my pan, and some minced garlic, and a little salt and pepper to taste. I already pre-washed my fresh spinach right here, that I'm just going to give it a quick just saute it just you know, a couple of minutes. It don't take long. And turn up the heat. I'm gonna get that in, and it don't take much seasoning because this dish is gonna be filled with layers of seasoning. But I did use a little salt and pepper. You don't really need the garlic because you got minced garlic, and then I just gave it the you know, some butter. Just to, you don't want mushy spinach, so you're just gonna cook it down a little bit. I love spinach. I eat spinach all the time. I'd rather have like a spinach salad. This dish, the pan-seared scallops, would be good too in a over a spinach salad. So there may be another dish I'll bring to you guys soon. So again, I use fresh. Don't use frozen, because the frozen one have a lot of water base to it. And of course, don't use canned. I try to use fresh whenever I can. So I'm just, as you see, just letting it cook down just a little. A couple of minutes, not much. And that's pretty much, I'm going to leave it like that. If you want to cook a little longer, you can. I don't, so I'm not. So I'm going to get this out of the way. I just want to show you guys the spinach. I'm going to get that out of the way for you. And then I'm going to be back to show you guys how to do this, the scallops. So now that I showed you guys my quick little side sauteed spinach dish to go along with this, I'm gonna get started on the scallops. But before that, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this dish two ways: fast and simple, but sexy and yummy. So I'm gonna do my reconstruction of its Benedict with the English muffin, you know, the hollandaise sauce. But I'm going to top it off with the scallops and some of the fresh spinach sauteed mixture. And then I'm also going to use the poached eggs in a second dish on top of the sauteed spinach mixture with the scallops and some herb and lemon butter sauce. So you guys have two different ways of doing this. Let me put my rings back on now. Don't want to leave them off too long. So before we get started, I always tell you guys, cooking is not supposed to be intimidating. It's supposed to be fun, entertaining, of course, yummy, ooey gooey, all those things above. Relax. If you feel intimidated or you feel stressed out long day after work, come home, pour you a glass of wine. Put on you some nice music in the background. As I'm trying to do. Relax, breathe, relax, and enjoy. Let's get started. So, usually I would say when you want a quick sear, because you want a quick sear on both sides, If you was doing this as a main dish, you would use the bigger scallops. But because this is like an addition to an already main dish, I chose the smaller scallops. These are like the base scallops. They're smaller. But if you was doing this as a main appetizer or main dish, choose the bigger ones. They're more round shaped, and they have like the thicker, wider on the top and the bottom. But because I'm not, I'm using the base scallops. But if I was using the bigger ones, I would normally say use your cast iron skillet, because everybody knows cast iron skillets cook the best. But because these are smaller, scallops don't take no time to cook. No way. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes. But you want to get a quick sear still to get that golden brown color. And I have a lot of them, depending on how many people you have. I have a lot. So I'm using the griller. And you want your griller smoking hot. You can see the steam coming from I can't even think of, my dog kind of threw me off. You can see the steam coming up from the pan. So, and that's what you want to hear. If for some reason you don't hear it, that means your pan is not hot enough. You want to hear that sear, that sizzling noise. And by the time I put these down, it'll be time to come back and flip them. Because some of them are smaller, so it's not going to take as long. Some of them may take an extra minute. Some probably won't. Probably have to flip them before. This thing is popping and hot. As you see, it don't take long to get a little color on them. Don't let them touch. If you don't have enough room, you just do them in batches. I'm going to try to get as much on there as possible. Like I said, if I was using the bigger ones, I wouldn't have as many, and it'll be more space. But because I am using this, oh, it smells good. I'm using the small ones. I love the smell of scallops. I love scallops. So I'm gonna leave that. I throw the rest on there once I remove some, and then I'm gonna just go back and flip the ones that are ready to be flipped. If they don't have that brown color, then leave them on for a little longer. You just don't want to overcook. A note that I didn't do: remember which ones you put on there first. I'm having to look because I can't remember. So make sure you kind of remember the ones you put on there first, so you can know which ones to flip first. So I'm going to just keep repeating this step, guys. Like I said, if you had a little less scallops, then it'll be as easy as 3-4 minutes. But because I have more and I have another batch I need to put on here, I'm going to just keep repeating this until all the scallops are done. Then I will show you guys then how to start on getting your poached eggs. Guys, I finished searing the scallops, and this is the outcome. I just placed them on the plate for right now. Just so you guys can see. Then I'm going to bring the dish all together in the end. Now I'm about to show you guys how to do the poached eggs. So what you want to do, I have eggs right here, of course. This is my rice wine vinegar. I use rice wine vinegar, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But first, you want to bring your water to a boil. Boil. Yeah, I told y'all. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You want it all running over and filled. So you bring it up on high heat. And once that's coming together, you want to make sure it actually started to look like it's going to overflow. I should have turned this on sooner, but I didn't. And what I like to do, I found it easier, and this is a tip, instead of cracking it in and just pouring it in there, I like to use a measuring cup, or you can use any small bowl. But I crack it and I put it in the cup or the bowl, whatever I'm going to use. And as soon as it, come on, that's not working. There we go. I'm putting it up on higher heat, just to get it to the heat temperature that we need it to be. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, how you guys enjoying your day? Good day, huh? Good day to be alive. Hey. You see how the music kind of mellows you out? If you was in the kitchen cooking, even if you're by yourself, it don't matter. Just, motivate yourself, inspire yourself. Be the best you, even when no one is watching. Always enjoy life, have fun. We need good times in this time, especially during this pandemic. And I just want to thank you guys for to support each other. I'm sorry I didn't bring you guys another video. This actually is supposed to be a video from yesterday for Saturday brunch. But I got kind of got away with my time because I was doing my dish for to feed the homeless. We always have to continue to help each other and give back to each other when you can. So I wasn't able to film and bring you a recipe yesterday because I was cooking for the feed the homeless. So I'm doing 2 today for you guys. I'm doing this on the brunch that was supposed to be from yesterday. And of course today is Sunday, so you guys already know Soulful Sunday, cooking with Mama V. She will be here a little later, so stay tuned for that. We will be bringing you guys slow oven cooked baked beef ribs, my homemade barbecue sauce I showed you guys before. She will be doing her potato salad. I will be doing baked beans and my sauteed string beans tossed in bacon and onions. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for that video after this one. But the water is finally trying to heat up pretty nicely. But you guys enjoy your day, laugh, enjoy your family, and enjoy your life. Be grateful, be thankful, be supportive, be helpful, be kind. A kind heart will take you a long way. So again, I thank you guys for your support, for sharing, for liking your comments. I'm not just saying this, I really do. Make sure you continue to. Make sure you try these recipes and tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, notification. So I'm gonna put my glass down now. Okay. Once it comes to a high heat, I really want it a little hotter than that. You really want to see the water looking like it's about to, you know how the water looks like it's about to overflow. That's really where you want it to be. It's starting to, and once it reaches that temperature, then you turn it back down on medium heat, and then you add in your rice wine vinegar. So I can't add this in until I know for a fact it's where I need it to be. And once it reaches there, I'm going to add in the vinegar, and then I'm going to show you guys how to proceed from there. So just give it some time. It should be okay. So if it's not, like I said, the first add, you allowed 1 error. So we're going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in... Again, this is the rice wine vinegar. Any kind of name brand, whatever. If you don't have, you can use, hey, you can use white wine. But it's the white wine cooking vinegar. So once you pour that in, it's really now it's supposed to be on the temperature that is on now. You're supposed to see just the little small bubbles. You're still supposed to be able to see that. Once you see that, like I said, the tip is put your egg into a small container. I like to use the measuring cup because it's small enough. And you just pop it in now. As you can see, I needed it to really be a little hotter, but it's okay because it's going to still start to fold. Once you put the first one in, once you let it kind of start folding, you can add in your second one. I don't want y'all to touch. Okay. So, I'm going to do a total of 4, depending on how big your pot is. And 1 more. If it was cooking just for you, you can do 1 or 2. Oh, that one didn't drop the way I wanted to. And then you cover. And you usually turn off the heat, but because it took a little longer to heat, I'm going to just turn it on low. But usually you would turn the heat off because the water will already be extremely hot. That's when you normally turn it off. It only takes about 4 minutes. While that is cooking, I'm going to clean up some space. I'm going to go ahead and start the English muffin. And these are just your standard balls. I'm going to show you guys. I'm using today just your regular English muffin. You can use whatever brand you want, but I'm using these guys. So by the time I had already cooked bacon slices earlier and chopped them down. I told you this is my reconstruction dish of Eggs Benedict. Usually it would be the round Canadian bacon that you can use. If you want to go with the traditional way, that's fine. You can do that. But I use regular hickory bacon because I have something different going on that I'm going to show you guys. And you still have the same ingredients for the recipe, but I'm using it in a different way. So as soon as this butter in the microwave, I'm reheating up. Because I'm an herb person, I did a different fresh herb mixture with butter and a little garlic that I'm gonna use to spoon over the English muffin and on top of the scallops. So I'm just reheating that, and by the time I'm gonna check on these eggs because I usually have the temperature a little higher. They're not too bad, but another tip, like I said, make sure you really have that have it up on high heat. I'm just give you guys the basic. I'm gonna grab a small plate so I can show you guys. As soon as the bagels come out, this is just the like I said, this is the butter mixture. You can spread just plain butter on the bagel if you want, but I always gotta add some type of taste. I don't like standard taste. So I'm gonna turn the eggs off and let them kind of still poach in the hot water. I don't know what I was reaching for, but I'm waiting on. Usually this microwave is, not microwave, but this toaster is a little faster. Maybe it's just me ready because I gotta get ready for the second video. But this gonna be. It should be ready by now. That's good. It's hot. That I tell you. Won't try that at home. So I'm gonna add some of the butter spread. And again, if I'm going too fast, I always tell you guys, I will have I can eat this bread by itself. does that ingredients in the bottom of the description. It's pretty hot. So, move this out of your way. What I'm going to do is take one of the eggs. It's ideal to know which egg you put in first, but I don't, so I'm not worrying about it. It's hot. Be careful. Woo! And just spoon that on there. Okay, then I'm going to show you guys how to bring the hollandaise sauce together. I told you I have this dish coming to you two different ways. The second dish, I have it laid out on top of the spinach, sauteed spinach mixture. Okay, well. So now I'm going to get started. I showed you guys how to poach the eggs. So now I'm going to show you guys my definition of hollandaise sauce. So I was going to use my blender, but for some reason it gave out on me. So I'm going to have to use, I hope I have the same consistency. That's in the name of Jesus. Baby Jesus is going to see us through this. So of course I have the egg yolks that I separated earlier. I'm going to put that in the juicer, aka blender. Of course, if you have a blender, do not use the juicer, use the blender. My blender just gave out. And I'm going to use a half teaspoon of salt, well, a little bit more. And I got some heavy cream. And depending on how much sauce you're trying to make. Lemon juice. I have the exact ingredients. I know, guys. Bear with me. And this is buffalo sauce. I don't want buffalo sauce. Got the wrong thing. I want some type of hot sauce. I'm going to use Louisiana. Just a little bit. Why was that buffalo sauce up there? This goes in the refrigerator. I'll deal with that later. And I'm going to close this and blend this well. Hopefully this haven't given out on me. And you kind of just mix this until it becomes smooth. A couple of seconds. You're supposed to slowly, in the blender, while it's on low, stir in a spoonful of hot butter. But because my blender's not working, I hope this do me right. So I'm going to have to do it a little bit at a time, guys. And it's supposed to be on low, so the egg won't try and cook. So I'm going to have to just repeat this step a few times because I can't add in all the butter at once. Which I had to bring the butter to a room temperature because we're supposed to stir it in the blender slow. So I'm going to have to keep repeating this step. See, sometimes you may have to compromise, but you're going to get there. See, I don't like that. Then again, if it's not looking the way I want to in this juicer, it's not bad. But I think I'm going to mix. I'll do it with my hand just to show you guys. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to actually stir in the rest. But look at it, it's already looking good. That's the consistency you want to see. So I guess it was done pretty good. I was just concerned because I never used the juicer before. I always use my blender. And the little green pieces that you see, that's just herbs, parsley. And as you're doing this, taste it to see if you need any extra salt, season, or whatever. I think I want to add a little more lemon pepper. I mean, not lemon pepper, but lemon juice. And just a little salt. Again, it don't take much because you already have the seasoning from everything else. So this is the last step, guys. As you can see, this is what you want to see. This is your homemade hollandaise sauce. It looks perfect. And I did that with the juicer. So, over here, I told you guys I'm bringing it to you two ways. I'm turning it around so you can see. I have your traditional but not so traditional way, because we didn't do the Canadian bacon. But you got the poached egg, and I did some of the cream spinach mixture on top. This, I have the poached eggs lying on top of a bed of the cream spinach mixture. I got the pan-seared scallops along the way on both. I was going to try to find a way to incorporate these scallops on top. I'm not doing it in this video, but a way that you can do that is thinly slice the scallops, and you can lay them across. But we're not doing that today, but that's just another way. So now, of course, I'm going to take the hollandaise sauce. And you always want it to run to the side. That's the perfect consistency of a hollandaise sauce. That's what you want to see. You don't want it thinner, and you don't want it thicker. I'm going to bring that over because some of the sauce may get away from us. And then this one, I'm going to actually lay it across top. I told you guys I was making a lot of sauce. I love sauce. So, I told you guys I cooked the bacon. I did not completely remove the bacon out of the recipe. I just reconstructed it. I'm using it a different way. So, I'm taking the bacon pieces and put it on top, along with the bacon as well. I mean, it's the scallops. As much bacon as you want. I think most everybody I know is a bacon lover. So, and of course, I top it off because I like a fresh crunch, and I love scallions. So I'm going to top it off with a little greenery. For the scallops, because I like sauce, I'm going to use some of my garlic mixture and kind of just spoon it a little bit just to give it a little taste, a little sauce. This, like I told you guys earlier, this can be your regular standard butter, and I like to finish everything just with a little prettiness. Although we have our food grass to the side. You finish everything off with a little lemon. And I like to leave lemons on the plate because some people like more lemon than others. So that way they have their own lemon if they wanted to add more. They could. Move my glass out of your way so you can see. So this way you have a nice brunch. You don't just have your eggs Benedict reconstructed, but you have pan-seared scallops as well, topped with fresh scallions and bacon pieces. And then you have the ones if you don't like the bread. A lot of people take bread out of their diet. So if you take bread out of your diet, you can do it on a bed of sauteed spinach. It's still an egg, pretty much egg Benedict without the English muffin. You're doing a more healthier choice. You have the spinach saute mixture. And you also still have your pan-seared scallops. And it's still topped with lots and lots of love and flavor. So you can do it both ways. I can't wait to eat this. I want one of that, some of that. But this is something my hubby is going to share. So don't forget, please make this recipe. I want to know what you guys think. Make this recipe. Tell me what you like and how you guys do. I want to know how you do. And also, like, subscribe, comment, notification, share. Don't forget, coming up behind this video, you guys will see my Soulful Sunday with Mama V that we will be bringing to you guys every Sunday. I think we may be starting an additional second YouTube channel, Mom and Daughter. I'm Cooking with Mama V. I will let you guys know about that soon. Also, don't forget, I finished my cookbook. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for myself. I'm super proud. I've been working hard. I finished my cookbook last week. I'm going through the process of getting it published. I will let you guys know, but it's Nikel's Food for the Soul. And that's coming to you very, very soon. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Make sure you follow all of my social media. Instagram, Facebook, everything. Some things are different. On Facebook is Nikel's Creative Catering. That's also my catering company. Instagram is Nikel's Creative Catering. My website is Nikel's. So it's still Nikel's, but because of my catering company is Creative Catering as well. Make sure you guys, I will bring you the information once my cookbook is released. I thank everybody. I thank my wonderful husband, who is also my videographer, DX1. Make sure you follow him. I probably say his name wrong. He's going to beat me up. But he gave his Instagram and his face. He gave his YouTube stuff in the last video. Thank you guys again. I hope you guys watched my last video. Don't forget about the raffle that I have going on. I saw a couple of you guys that signed up. I got your name. You can either shoot me a message or a text and just make sure, hey, I did sign up, and you know, but I'm trying to keep up with the notification of whoever signed up. So I'm putting the names. The raffle is coming soon. So the first raffle ends Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. I will announce the winner. So you still have time. You have time to subscribe. You have time to like, comment. You have time to tell people. That's the first raffle. It's ending Wednesday. So you got to make sure you subscribe before or by then. I'll be choosing winter Wednesday night on the taping. And then it will start over. It's for 3 weeks. So this is the first drawing. And then those 3 people who win or whoever win will get put into the final drawing for the bigger prize. So make sure you guys please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit me up and let me know that you did. So I don't want to leave anybody out. Appreciate. I gotta go because I gotta get ready for the next taping. I love you guys and thank you for tuning in to the Kale's Food for the Soul.